Hey, what's up guys? Shane Graham here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to count and play 16th notes, as well as the first step in incorporating them into your beats. If you're new to my channel, this channel is here to provide informative drum lessons to you on your drumming journey. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and let's jump right in. Today, we'll be learning our third subdivision, 16th notes. 16th notes are subdivided 4 notes per pulse and counted like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Okay, so let's begin playing alternating 16th notes, leading with our right hand. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Now you want both hands to be even. You don't want one hand to be pulsed or the other hand. You want both hands to be the same height. I recommend going through the 6 stickings that we applied to quarter notes and eighth notes in the previous lessons. Work your 16th notes up slowly, focusing on all wrist movement and rebound. Try not to move your arms or flail your arms. Start as slow as you need to, playing each stroke evenly. A good starting tempo is 50 BPM with the 8th note subdivision. If you don't have the 8th note subdivision on your metronome, you can simply double the tempo and make it 100, and think of 100 as your 8th note. I will now demonstrate the 6 stickings for 16th notes. Once you are comfortable playing alternating 16th notes around 60 to 70 BPM, you can begin to incorporate them into your beats. The most common 16th note groove that seems to come to everybody first is this one. So let's break that down. We'll be playing 8th notes on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... We'll be playing a syncopated pattern on the snare like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Notice how I'm playing the snare at different volume levels. On the backbeat on 2 and 4, that will be the loudest, and then the syncopated notes, 16th notes, the and the E, those are going to be quieter, and those are known as ghost notes. Those are just going to be about a ½ inch off the drum head. So you want to have the pattern sound like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. The kick pattern will just be on 1 and the end of 3. So together with a hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All 3 limbs together will sound like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 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 1. Nice and slow. Here's a variation of that beat with a slightly different kick pattern. Our kick pattern will be on beat 1, 3 and the end of 4, like this. Nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Here's a common hip-hop type groove that can be applied to many different styles. So we'll start out with 8 notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 on the snare. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the kick pattern will be on beat 1, the of 2, and beat 3, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One thing to take note is that the kick drum is going to be playing in between the hi-hat. So we have 2 and 3. I want to practice that so you get that coordination down. 2 and 3. And on 3, the hi-hat and the kick drum are going to be hitting together. Now, a variation on this hip-hop groove is the kick pattern is almost the same, but we'll add the kick on the of 4. So basically, we're just repeating the pattern twice in our bar of 4/4. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now let's talk about playing 16th notes on the hi-hat. I recommend playing both hands on the hi-hat and then bringing your right hand down to the snare drum on beats 2 and 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then on beats 2 and 4, we're going to bring our right hand down to the snare drum. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. And then we're just going to add the kick drum on beats 1 and 3, like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Nice and slow. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Once you have the facility to play 16th notes with one hand, you can try the same beat when playing 16th notes with just your right hand on the hi-hat. One variation on this groove is you can play 4 on the floor on the kick drum, like a dance beat. A little bit quicker tempo would sound like this. Now take note that you play the 16th notes all evenly. Now this groove nice and slow sounds like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Incorporating 16th notes into your playing will give you a lot more versatility with your beats. Practice things slowly and precisely, then gradually bring them up in tempo. I challenge you to play the beats from last lesson with adding 16th notes on the hi-hat. You'll have a lot of fun messing around with all the variations. Well, that's it for this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and happy practicing. I'll see you next time.